is up, guys? You're watching The Techpreneurs. I'm Shivam Pandey. I'm a 17-year-old indie game developer from India and I like creating finished games. The day I started game development was the day I started following many game developers and their devlogs. And I realized that although many of these developers were creating really high quality games, but only a handful of them were able to publish their products. The other game developers abandoned their projects either due to the realization of the scope of their game being too high for them or their loss of interest. And then they move on to something new in hope that one day they would come back to their previous project. But unfortunately, that one day never arrives. So then I planned that instead of creating a big and unfinished project, I should create a small but finished one. And then by the user feedback, I could update and republish my project at any time I want. So by this way, I could increase the scope of my game at any point of time, and no matter how small my update is, I will always feel like I am making some kind of progress. In my previous devlog, I told you that earlier I had created a game named Bomber, which I have published on the Play Store. And I got various feedbacks regarding the game saying that although the concept of the game is good, but still the game is really simple and I need to add more elements to the game. So this week I recreated the game, I changed many things that were earlier in the game and I have added new elements to the game. And now the game looks and feels completely different from the game that I have previously created. So today I am going to make a comparison between what I have now and from what I have started, and also what more I can add and what to expect later on. Looks. The looks of both the games are completely different. Looking at the first game, you can see that there are just two colors involved, a black color and a white color. But in the new game, a drastic change is that new colors are introduced into the game and you can see a new background that is having color gradient, and if I change the color then the gradient changes with it. Also you can see in the new game clouds are floating above the sky and there is some kind of scenery here which is not visible in the first game, which is just flat. Also you can see that although the color of the main sprites in both the games are black, but still I have changed the sprites of the new game. This look makes the new game familiar and connected with the first one, but at the same time having its own unique touches that are much more pleasing to look than the previous one. Controls. The previous game just had two controls. If you tap on left side of the screen, then the direction of the plane changes, and if you tap on the right side of the screen, then it would spawn missiles. Quite simple. But there is an introduction of a new input in the new game. If you tap the left side of the screen, then as usual it will change its direction. But in the right side, if you hold down the right side, then you can see a cool slow motion effect, and then if you release the right side, then the plane would spawn its missile. So by this way the players can easily aim down, and also there is a dramatic effect in the game. And to add more life to this slow motion effect, I have added a chromatic abbreviation each time I hold down the right side of the screen, and also I have changed the pitch as a lerp from 1 to something near to 0. So by this way a cool slow motion effect is achieved, and it also helps the player to aim down. Enemies. There were just two types of enemies in the previous game, and both were trucks, a standard truck and a big truck. And the difference was that if you destroy the standard truck, then you will get 1 kill point, and if you destroy the bigger truck, then you will get 5 kill points. But in the new game I have added lot more new enemy vehicles, and I have first of all fixed the kill point of each vehicle as 1. No matter which vehicle you shoot at, you will only get 1 kill point. So the first type of vehicle is no shoot enemy car, and this is just a standard car moving from left to right and shooting no missiles at you. The second one is no move shoot enemy truck, and this truck is the one that is shooting missiles at the point that is horizontally above itself. So no matter where your plane's position is, it is just shooting missiles above itself and moving from left to right. The next is a modified version of the no move shoot enemy truck. This is the move shoot enemy truck, and this truck is always aiming at the plane's position and shooting at the current plane's position while moving from left to right. And the last one is the laser car, and this car has a laser fitted in above itself. And to deal with this car, either you have to shoot a missile very close to this laser and just change your direction, or you can just ignore this by going from one side and coming out of another side and not dealing any damage to this laser car. I have also added a boss truck to the game that you would encounter when you reach a certain score limit, but I have to do some work into it. Mechanism. Now looking at the main mechanism of the game. In the previous game, the mechanism was quite simple. You are controlling a plane and you have to drop missiles down on the trucks moving from left to right, and if the missile hits the truck you get a point, and if the missile hits the land then the point resets back to 0. In the new game, things are completely changed and things are less punishing. In this game you have a certain limit of missiles with you and you have to use these missiles in your game to kill the enemy trucks. But in this game, no matter if your missile hits the land or if it hits the truck, your missile count will go down by 1. But if the missile hits the truck, then the missile will come back to you, and if you are able to catch these missiles then you can reuse the missiles. But if the missile hits the land, then they are gone forever. So you have to manage your missiles in such a way that you get them back and you can reuse them in your game. And if your missile count reaches 0, then your game is over. Also, if the enemy truck's missiles hit you, then automatically one of your missile will fall and the loop starts on. So this way the game is not just about shooting but also defending yourself from other missiles and conserving your missiles. And thanks to all of you for your lovely comments and suggestions in my previous devlog. One very great suggestion was from Narmin Basis, sorry for the pronunciation. He suggested that I should make the bomb rotate in the direction of its velocity in which it is falling, which is quite a good idea and I have tried implementing it. And shout out to all those who have commented on my previous devlog: K Moon, Kunal Kashnial, Pranjali Joshi, Enemy Slayer Gaming, Kushal Bed, Jyoti Pant, Dilip Kumar, Arjun Singh, Anu Ashish. Thank you everybody, you guys are awesome. And that was it for today. We are about to reach 300 subscribers, so if you like my content, consider subscribing the channel and pressing the bell icon so that you are notified each time I post a new video. Also leave a like if you like this video. Make sure to share your views, comments, suggestions, queries about this game down in the comment section. If you want to follow the development of this game, you can join my Discord server. I'll post a link in the description. And we'll see you in the next devlog. Till then, dream big, hustle hard, and keep watching the Techpreneurs.